side. If you were here tonight. Hey everybody, good morning. My throat's a little hoarse because I did a lot of laughing last night, so y'all bear with me, okay? Yeah, I did a lot of laughing last night, and it actually made my voice a little harsh. I didn't know that could actually happen, but yeah. So y'all bear with me today. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Hey, Miss Blacklisted. Hey, Boo. Alchemized Bean. Hey, Boo. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Stacy. Edmund. Hi. Clear Mind Star. Darnell. Black Sosa. Miss Universal. Hannah. Carmelita. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Love, love, love. Love to you guys. How you guys doing on this great Saturday? Hi, Samantha. Hey, y'all. Let me give Instagram some love. Anand, or is Ananda? Hey, Ananda. See Miller, Lion Boy, Ida, Jordan. Hey, y'all. Shirley. Okay. Erlene, Brenda. Hey. I am all love. Hey, boo. Latonia. Hey. Hey, Jordan. All right, let's get into it. So bear with me with my thought, okay? So let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Scene. And today I'm reading for the beautiful, handsome collective. Hello, collective. How you doing? Flowers, flowers, flowers. 2 more times. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Hey, Nigeria. 1 more time. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to book a private reading with me or to shop in my store. All that information is in the description box below. Okay? I'm not sure about the waxing moon. I'm not sure. I don't really keep up with the moon changes, to be honest. So I'm not sure. So the channel message here is, and please first keep this in mind, this is a collective read. It's not going to resonate with everyone, okay? And we're going to be speaking about the LGBTQ community respectfully, okay? Please do not disrespect anyone because of their lifestyle or whatever. Please don't. Just not over here, okay? But we're going to speak about it today on a respectful level, all right? It has a lot to do with you, and you'll see why as we get more into the reading today. YouTube, definitely, you're going to see a lot of unhinged masculines that are undercover, and they're going to be saying a lot of foolishness in the comments. I already saw that coming, so just kind of preparing you guys for that. And also keep in mind that Venus is currently in Aries, but it's retrograde. So you're going to see a lot of people yelling and a lot of meltdowns, a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of inciting of fights, more in the masculine energy of things, okay? So let's get into it. So, channel message here is, they are so livid that you found out what they do for money. So you have someone from the past here. It could be a family member or an ex, but I'm strongly feeling ex, okay? But take it how it resonates. It's not going to resonate with everybody. And please keep in mind, the roles can flip-flop. So if I say feminine energy, it might actually be a masculine. So just take it how it resonates, okay? So they're so livid that you found out what they do for money. So there's someone from the past here that actually, they love the LGBTQ community. They do. There's something that they're not very open with or vocal about because they still feel like people would judge them in a very negative way. So they don't speak about the type of things that they do, within the community here. Anytime that you may have said something, let's say you're scrolling through social media, and the flag popped up or something like that, and you may have mentioned something about the flag. Oh, that's a beautiful da-da-da. Oh, I didn't know that person was gay or a lesbian, whatever the case may be. And when you're having a conversation in that way with that person from the past, they would get so upset. They would get so irate. Why would you do? And from my experience of things, and from the pattern that I've seen with the experience of things that I've experienced with individuals from the past, is that they're closeted, and we're just gonna be honest and just keep it a bean here. They're not comfortable with their lifestyle. They're not comfortable with what they do behind the scenes. So they want to project, or they want to make other people feel how they feel, and berate you and disrespect you and things of that nature. Another thing that's going on with this person here is that they are impotent, okay? So erectile dysfunction. So it could be a woman that's actually going through being impotency. So when a woman is experiencing things down there, you know, they may become less secreted, or they may be having a hard time function down there. Okay, so again, take how it resonates. But there's a male here that is suffering from erectile dysfunction here, and for some odd reason they're blaming you. We'll get into the story. So what they're doing behind the scenes here, they, as soon as you left this person, when you walked away or disconnected from this person, life has really changed for them in a very negative way. And they blame you for why things are happening to them in a very negative way. So while you were with this person or around this person, they were making money. They make money by going to hotels. Hopefully you catch my drift. But they specifically sought out or entertain individuals within that community or lifestyle. And the reason being is because it's very odd, because the way I saw it in my meditative state a couple days back is that this ex or this family member here, they are prone to have STDs, lots and lots of STDs. They're not a very clean person. They don't have a clean spirit. Yes, they are a gigolo. I really would consider them to be a gigolo, you know, or a pimp, you know. But anywho, they have a very unclean spirit, and they like to have multiple partners. And the way that this person thinks or perceive is that, oh Lord, child. Okay, the way that this person perceived, like the LGBT community, they feel like that they're the same way, and that's not true, okay? Just because someone is with a certain lifestyle or a certain background doesn't mean that they would do what other people would do, if that makes sense. So it's a false statement, but that's not how this person thinks. This person thinks that because they are from that background that they just all will go in and just do, you know, lower level foolishness, and that's not true. So what is happening here is that this person loves to sleep around with that background because they can't detect what happened. So let me break it down for a bit. So this is a masculine. This masculine loves sleeping with both men and female, men and women, right? And when they get the STD, they know that they're sleeping around, but the people that they are aware of are not aware that they're sleeping around. So when it comes time for them to go to the doctors here, they're trying to figure out, well, where is it coming from? So they specifically target individuals of the LGBTQ community to infect them because they have a very harsh, really harsh and very skewed perception when it comes to them. That makes sense? So when they do, you know, get their test results, whatever the case may be, they're trying to figure out, well, how did this happen? Where did I get this from? And they feel like because they play on both sides or they love both sides, that they can't figure it out where it's coming from. So it's a very, very dirty game that this person plays here, okay? Also, now with the hotel play here, they do a lot of, you know, they tend to commingle with Lord child, trans individuals, okay? This is something that they don't want people to be aware about. But some way, somehow you found out. And how you found out is because this person has been playing in your energy for a very long time. Hey, Nidra. They have been playing in your energy for a very long time, and to the point where they can't be hidden. And here's the thing, I'm gonna give you a tip, and I know this ain't gonna resonate with y'all, but for the karmics that are watching, I'm gonna give you a tip. If you don't want anyone to know about your secrets or you don't want to be exposed, leave the person alone that you're trying to cause a fight or arguments or whatever the case may be. Because what you're doing here, karmic, is just that you're just basically shining the lights even more onto all of the darkness that you're trying to hide, and it's just not going to work here. Also, I do feel that some people do struggle with their sexuality, and this person from the past definitely struggles with their sexuality here to the point where they don't feel comfortable being themselves. You're comfortable being yourself, whatever your background, whatever your lifestyle is, okay? But they can't understand how you can live so freely. Like, you know yourself, you can live out freely. Like, yes, I'm just, you know, like you don't care what other people think of you, but they truly do. And that's a harsh pill that they have to swallow, or they continuously swallow every time that you are around them, because it's just so free and la-di-da and just, you know what I mean? So what's happening here is that they've been getting a lot of money for the services that they have rendered for, you know, for those individuals there, but it's becoming a little too out of control. what's becoming out of control is that now they're spreading an STD very maliciously with the individuals that they sleep with. And it's a lot of, like, there's videotapes, there's recordings. This person is very, very, very vile. Very, very, very vile. And I don't feel like that's right, especially when someone is living in their purpose or living their lifestyle. I don't feel it's right that other people should come after them because of how they want to live their life. Like, if they're not bothering you, if it's not causing any harm to you, it shouldn't matter, right? But this person has a serious vendetta towards that community, and they are actually like infecting them, and then blaming it on them, saying that they didn't get it from them. It's not, it's just, it's a very, very deceitful practice, I'll say, that this karmic ex or karmic family, whoever, however resonates in your story, is doing towards innocent people here. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna start my petty deck. They want to be seen, but the way that they're showing themselves up, or the way that they are presenting themselves, it's not the scene or the scenery that they want people to perceive them as. But because of the malicious intent that they have towards other people, it's bringing a bigger crowd, or is drawing more attention towards this ex here. Okay, I'm hearing strong Scorpio, so low vibrational Scorpio. We do have a Sagittarius, okay, however it resonates, but I heard strong Scorpio. So Scorpio or Sagittarius, that could be a fake emperor. Okay, could be a Libra. It's like they rob those individuals of a chance of just being them, and they're really them. They're comfortable with who they are. They tell you up front, yes, this is my lifestyle, this is what I'm into. And it just kind of gives this person, like, I'll say a red light, not even a green light. They'll give them a red light to just kind of stop them dead in their tracks by putting them in very compromising positions here. Yeah, they're very impulsive when it comes to their sexual activities, and they get paid. I've told you, I promise you, I just said it. STD and liar. That's all they do is lie on people, okay? That's all they do is lie on people with who they sleep with, and they sleep with a lot of people. It's like this person can't keep themselves contained when it comes to sex, right? And it's to the point now because they've harmed a lot of people sexually, okay? And sex can be used as a weapon. So much so to the point where now that there are a crowd of people are now connecting the dots, and they're realizing that this one person is the one that's causing a lot of foolishness amongst the community, and they're coming together and they're going to either sue this person or they're going to air this person out, okay? I strongly feel TikTok, though, like it's going to be, like you're just going to see. You're going to see, like, people are, oh, it's such and such that to me, and such and such, and it's just like, what the really? Like, wow. Yeah, it's okay. We have emotional exhaustion here. Okay, they're emotionally exhausted because you know what they're doing. They're emotionally exhausted because other people that they have entertained or they have slept with as well too is aware as to what they have been doing here, and they feel like that they cannot express. They're unable to express their emotions. Okay, and then we have rival here, so they feel like that they're in a rival competition with you, and they're not. I feel like the rivalry is coming from you just being who you are, you just being yourself, you know what I mean? And you accept everyone for who they are, you don't care about anyone's background. You just care, like me, like, do you have love in your heart? Like, that's the only thing you care about, But this person doesn't operate in that way, and this is why they're going through karma here. And then we also have Capricorn that's going through bad luck. And then, well, dang, Spirit, can I talk for a bit? The cards are just coming out. We have karma. We have Capricorn. Yeah, they're super closeted, and it's very destructive because of them being very closeted here. They're not divulging or disclosing their health records or their health history, anything like that. You're thinking that you're just being with this person, but this person has an itch to just be with, just a lot of people in many different ways, and they can potentially put you at risk. They don't care who you are, you know what I mean? They just putting you at risk, and that's just not cool at all. So we have bad luck, and we have broke. Someone's name could be Brooke. Okay, I'm also hearing Brooke Shields. Maybe it could be your favorite actress. But this Capricorn, so I keep hearing Scorpio. Strong Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. And they're broke really, like they're really down on their luck, and they have bad luck and they're very broke. Why I keep saying Brooke? Someone's name is Brooke, or you maybe a person's name, maybe somebody goes by the name Brooke. However that resonates, but Brooke is very, very, very significant here, okay? And they have addictions. They have sexual addictions. They truly do. But they want other people to pay for the sexual addiction that they have, and it's just not right. So I do feel like there's going to be few people that's going to come together and they're going to slam this person to the wall, maybe literally, but more so in regards to like court. They're going to take them to court and they're going to nail this person for spreading a disease, a deadly disease here. Because I do feel like this person has you know, they have HIV. I do. I truly do. Give me a second. As I mentioned, my throat is really sore because I was laughing a lot last night. So let me just take a sip of this tea. Oh, that's so good. It's lemon, cinnamon, and honey. It's so good. Oh, that's so good. So what they don't want you to be aware about is that they do things, you know, in the hotel here. So we have separated. You completely separated from this person. You don't want anything to do with this person. However way you want to live your lifestyle, that is your right. That is your prerogative. And you also have self-control, which is something that they never understood. So for the ones that were intimate with this person, please, if you weren't intimate with them, please, okay, just hear me out. For the ones that were intimate with the person from the past, you're fine. You're okay. You have a clean bill of health, okay? They did not want you to have that. They were trying to lure you in to have, you know, the struggle with your sexual health, okay? And it did not work. You dodge a bullet, a big one, okay? You have self-control when it comes to being intimate, you know, with others. That's just not your thing. You don't want to be intimate with 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. It's just not your thing. You want to be intimate with one person and one person only. You know what I mean? But this person here felt that you were better than them because you would not express yourself in a sexual way. So for the ones that were intimate with this person from before, if they would have asked you for sex or say, hey, I want to have sex with you, you'll say, no, I'm tired or whatever, however the day starts to come about. And you, right now, sex is not at the forefront. It's more so at the back of things. And they will get so angry and upset at you because you don't want to sleep with them. So what they do, they feel like that they're spiting you, which they never do. So when someone makes a bad decision based on them or behalf of them, they're not spiting you. They're not. They never do. And the reason why I say that is because when everything falls apart, they're the one that have to deal with that, not you. That's where the messages and the discernment comes in. Thank you. That's where the messages and the discernment come in to separate you from that person or the situation at hand. And that's what happened here. You were separated from that person. It could have been forcefully or subtly, however it resonates, but something happened where you had to separate from this person because it was just getting completely out of control, right? So the more that they got out of control, so when you said no to not wanting to be intimate with them, they went out and they slept with other people, and they thought that that would have made you upset. Again, I know the perception that I see, right? Why should this make you upset? Why? There's so many people in this world, millions, billions of people that don't even do what this person is doing, right? All you gotta do is find your person, find your tribe, etc., right? But they wanted to punish you by being intimate outside of the connection. That didn't harm you, and it shouldn't harm you. To be honest, it should be a blessing. Like, okay, you know what? If this is what you want to do, Go ahead and do that and do what you want to do. They did not receive the answer or the emotion that they thought that they were going to expect from you. So it was like, wait, you're not mad? Why would you be mad? You're not the one that's health that's compromised. They're the one that's compromising them health because they're doing this from a mindset, a very low mindset that, oh, I'm going to sleep with somebody else and that's going to hurt you. No, that's emotional. No, we are very logical. When you're on your spiritual path or the enlightenment of self, you become very logical to the point where now you're able to be balanced of both the logistics part of self and also the emotional part of self. You know what I mean? So you're not going to allow this to affect you in a way that they thought it would, and it infuriated them and made them angry. So they started to speak ill of you and said that you were doing the things that they were doing. Again, all you have to do is show your portal, and you can see that it's not true. You weren't doing anything in regards to what this person is saying. So now that that's coming out here, this person doesn't know what to do. They feel very revengeful on you, which is ridiculous because, again, you're separated from them. Not only did you separate it from them, you know what they're doing. And it's like, how the EFF do you know this? You know? Hold up, what's going on? Hold up, what's going on, boo? We're not gonna do no fighting over here. Okay? Yeah, we're not doing no fighting over here. What's up? Now you may not, oh wow, okay. We have a work husband and work wife here. So I do feel like this person may have had another person that they connect with, and they do, let's say they do their foolishness together. So maybe this person was married. Maybe they got married after you left. However it resonates. Maybe they were married and you weren't aware. However it resonates. But there's definitely some form of a marriage here between a man and a woman, and they work together in tandem to just cause hell amongst other people's lives, you know? So they do have a partner that is aware of their shenanigans or their lower level shenanigans, lower level foolishness. Yeah, look, we have family here, devil in disguise. Maybe family is aware, or the family it resonates. But devil in disguise here, when they are around family, they're a devil in disguise. Okay, sudden changes, that makes sense. So family don't know or yet don't know. Hey, Uganda, they don't know yet, but they're going to know because of just how this person's like a sexual tyrant. If that's a thing, I believe it is. It's a sexual tyrant, okay? We have stuck energy and we have suffering in silence and illegal activity. They get paid to use their body in a very different way, in a very negative way here. And now they're sick because they don't like using condoms. They don't like using protection. And that's just, no. Like sex is good, it's great when it's great, but it's not a priority. It's not that serious. And in the climate or the societal climate that we currently in, you're starting to be able to separate others from sex. So there's one group or a community of individuals that are celibate, like you guys, the collective. You're on your spiritual path, you're enlightening yourself, you're doing greater things for yourself, and you're putting sex to the back end because it's not that serious, you know? And then on the opposite side, you have other individuals, and I'm speaking collectively, generally, you have other individuals that just solely focus on sex, 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 sex. They gotta have it, they gotta have it. And when someone thinks in that way or operates in that way, it can potentially put not only you at risk, but it's going to put them at risk as well too. So that's why I always say, be careful who you sleep with. That is so important. You have to be careful who you sleep with because not everybody's energy is clean, okay? So be very careful with that. So we have untrustworthy. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I like that. We have untrustworthy and witchcraft. So they were doing things underneath you, or trying to cloak your third eye or your intuition, so you wouldn't be aware as to what they were doing. But if you were to get into a dispute with this person or some form of a argument with this person, they will always throw up like you're undercover or some weird stuff, child. Like this, it's like we in 2025. People still hiding. Like this is weird. And this person could be from the older school of things. So like silent generation, Gen X, and what was the other one? Baby boomers. They could be from that era. That's not gonna resonate with everybody, of course. Where they may have had to hide as a child about their sexuality when they were younger. Because, back then it wasn't something that people could be much more open about. And if they attempt to be open, like maybe there were like serious consequences from stating like, what they were. And I feel like that's what happened here. Like this person never got to have the opportunity to be who they were. So they use their anger, or they project their anger onto people that it's abuse. It's abuse. It's abuse. This person's a tyrant sexually, and they're very abusive. They use sex as a weapon. A message is coming. This person may have father issues. Okay, maybe they may not have grown up with the father, or their father could have been very harsh on them when they were growing up. The father may not have agreed with the lifestyle, however it resonates. So because they would not stop, we'll say, spreading their trash truck juice, we'll say it like that, they won't stop doing it, they became impotent. So they're trying different pills and remedies and things of that nature to get themselves up because they need the money. This person is all about money, 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 money. And they don't care how they get it, who they get it from, where they get it from, why they get it, when. They don't care how they get it, but they need to get it. And we all know sex sells. We all know that. Let's take a look at the porn industry, okay? Sex sells. I do feel like justice is coming for a group of people that this tyrant abused in an intimate way. In some states, it's considered a felony to not disclose your health status. And this person did not disclose their health status. They were just raw dogging anybody that they just raw dogging anyone. Look, secret lovers. Well, we're gonna put S at the end. Miss Universal. Miss Universal. Girl, we got secret lover here, secret lovers, because there were many lovers. It's like, so as I mentioned before, when you are intimate, you open up a portal. Keep that in mind. Think of it this way. When a woman is carrying a child, her vagina is a portal. It is. You create life, right? When a man puts themselves within a woman, they're putting themselves into their portal, right? And as the portal opens, the baby is crowning, now you birth something new. If that makes sense? So I say all that to say, when you're intimate, you open up portals, and it's very important to ensure that you close your portal after you finish having sex. Okay? I don't think a lot of people are aware of that. But that's very important to make sure your womb is well, you taking care of your womb, okay, you catch the drift. Anywho, there are certain types of portals that could lead you to even darker things if you're not careful when it comes to sex, okay? For instance, it may start off as corn, okay? They're watching corn on the internet. They doing their thing. They're taking care of themselves. It's not enough. The next step is to be intimate with an actual person. That's not enough. They need another person with the first person that they're connected with. They need another person. They just keep adding it on like Lego pieces. Okay? They just add them on like Lego pieces. So they have this one for today, this one for tomorrow. Like they're just sexually rampant. Okay? And when that's not enough, then they go deeper and more things are more exposed to them. And hopefully y'all catch my drift, but it's just not a good, it's just not a good look. And there's, there's also, they may deal with animals. Ooh, you knew this? Intuitive? Eee, baby. I'm sorry, oh, my face. I'm sorry, my face. It's like, let me drink some more. Oh, wow. This person has a very dark spirit attached to them. I don't want to go too deep in that. I don't want to. Yeah, this so. Oof. Oh, where is my? I need to find my red dragon. Sage. We have stuck and cheater. Very toxic. I said it was a Scorpio, didn't I? A very toxic Scorpio that will lay down with anything. And they're scared to be found out. They will lay with anything. You will have to protect this person from your child or children. Yeah, look, shock. Come on. Shocking message is like a double wow. Like, wow. Like, really? Like, wow, wow. Like, wow. Like, all you can say is wow. Like, wow. Like, wow. It's a shocking message here. This is crazy. So we have pray in reverse twice. Pray in mantis. Pray. This person may have tried to pray their... I'm hearing pray their sins away. They may have been trying to like get help. But it's not. It's just growing. It's just this oversatiable... like lust. It's lust, but it's like lust on a very dangerous level. Very, very, very dangerous level. Yeah, that's what's being exposed. The moon. It's a lot of secrets within this house or the foundation of that person. This person may succumb to their injuries. This person can't be seen in town, or they can't show their face in town, or there's certain areas within wherever they're from, wherever city or state or whatever, they can't show themselves there because they're like a wrecking ball. They come in and they destroy people sexually and they leave you high and dry. And they know they have it incurable. They know. That's why they keep doing it. This person is acting out in a very angry way because they can't be who they want to be. And they tried to get you caught up in that, but they weren't able to do it. They weren't able to do it at all. See, now they look like a deer in headlights. See this deer here? Man, the moon is here again. And things being surfaced or coming to the surface. You see this woman's or this male or whatever this figure thing is here. But the moon is out to expose and you can see it all, if that makes sense. It's like a dark secret, right? It's like a stairway to, yeah. It's not good. The way this person operates in life is not good. And they are actually getting people serious hurt because of the reckless decisions that they're making. And it's a lot of money that's involved in this, and they take it. They do. see, we have, wow, this is some crazy stuff. We have pictures here, and I'm going to look at picture as a form of like memories, because a picture is a form of a memory. Like it's a snapshot, it's a still snapshot of a particular experience, you know? And there's a lot of people that have remembering or photographic memory, or there's evidence, because a picture also could be used as a form of evidence as well too. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Like there's too much evidence that is piling up, too many pictures that we're taking, too many videos that were, hey Moni, thank you. Too many, like just too much evidence and videos and pictures of things that they have done. Hey Cheeky, hey Bo, how you doing? Yeah, now they're caught in the spider web. Yeah, they are. Somebody could listen to Janet Jackson. It's truly a cry for help. You may not agree with me on this part, and I understand, but I do feel like this is a cry for help. But they're just doing it in a very malicious way, sexually. I do. There's also grape involved, if you catch my drift. So doing things against someone's will, and everyone has like, it's that person did it. No, that person, yeah, and that like it's like all fingers point to that person. All everybody, like, yep, right there. They did it. They can't run away from this. So if you were connected with this person may have moved from town to town or city to city. But it was because of their sexual tyranny. This is all they want to do. You see that water, that cascade? After you finish being intimate, what happens? You right? You have your big waterfall. That makes sense? That's all they're looking for. They're like a chipmunk looking for a nut. That's all they're looking for. This person could be into animals too, or they may keep a lot of animals around them. They may be a breeder, or they may want to go into breeding. Could be into dogs, but they interfere with dogs. They do. They do. It's yeah. You're gonna learn about this. Change the letter C to P, and you have, change the C to P, and you have ORN, if you catch my drift, okay? That's what they're into, words. So you can, like if you were to look on this person's history, you'll see nothing but, if that makes sense. It's a pattern. Yes, it is. A very, very, very unhealthy pattern. And they're not going to get justice for this. It's not just as to what they're doing. We have object here. They look at people as objects. Hey. Yeah, I know. I can't help that. That's all YouTube. I understand. That's why I try to keep it, yeah, it's all YouTube. YouTube has it inverted. But we do have object here, and they treat people as such, as an object. I would stay far away from this person. This person is even willing to, like, if you're seeing your menstruals, if you're on your period, they would want to be intimate with you. And let me just expound on that a little bit. Okay, whatever you do is what you do. I'm just here to just give the message, okay? I don't advise for anyone to be intimate with another person while you're on your period. Here's why. Because that will be considered a binding thing, okay? It's like a binding agent or a binding tool. And someone can actually be binded to you by blood. So when you're trying to walk away from this person or disconnect from this person and they're becoming very obsessed, you're not understanding why. It's because of your period, okay? It's very magical, okay? I'm not gonna go too deep in that, but just be mindful of the, just be mindful of be mindful of the certain decisions that you make, okay? Like they're very open. Were they as a children? They were touched as a child. They were. Okay, they're very open very often, and they have a lot of like threesomes with we. So there's a lot of people that they do. So let's put it this way: this person appetite is so high that they will say they're going to work and they're not going to work. They're going to entertain their sexual appetite and then they come home and then they try to sleep with you. No, no. And you had a point where your spirit was like, you were turned off by this person. Maybe you weren't aware as to why at the time, but you were turned off you were turned off by this person and you didn't want to be intimate with them anymore. That was your spirit or your team looking out for you, like, don't sleep with this person. You may have had a lot of spiritual nudges like, hey, this is not the person we want you to be with, and something actually happened where you both disconnected from. And look, that's a fact. That's a fact. Anytime that someone cheats on you, get far away. I know some of us want closure and stuff. I understand because that's a part of your healing. I get it. But if you can get closure far away from them, that's fine. Like closure within self, and try not to worry about that. Because the moment that you allow or accept them to cheat, it's just going to get worse and worse. It's just going to keep going down the totem pole, just about to the point where you can now get it, get caught up in this, So if anybody cheats on you, just say thank you. Oh, what a blessing. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, and just move forward. Disconnect. Just disconnect. Because this is not it. It's not. It's not. And this person wants to get even with you. Oh my God. They want to get even with you by any means. And then we have men. So like I said, this ex person may sleep with the same sex here. Okay. Numbers. They may be trying to call you, but they're not getting anything from you. They're not receiving a call back, no text. Like you just blocked this person. You just kept moving forward because you realized just how low they may have went in regards to their appetite here. Well, I'm a Scorpio, and I'll say that's incorrect. So Livia Lux says on YouTube, I feel like Scorpios enjoy the love struggle. I'm a Scorpio, and I don't. So I love love, but I know when to pull away and not deal with foolishness. So I agree with you, or I disagree with you. So not all Scorpios are low vibrational, just like Aries, you know what I mean? Or Gemini or Cancer, So that's not, you may be speaking from your experience, which is fine, but you need to have more of an open mind when you're saying stuff like that, because that just doesn't make sense. But I understand. I get it. I'm a Scorpio child, and sex is not that serious. Oh, okay, yeah, well, it ain't that serious, boo. Okay, but anyway. Yes, and I agree. Miss Sunshine says it's not the sign, it's the person. Yes, I agree. But some people, they tend to want to know the signs. But I do agree with you. I do agree. All right, let's move on. Yes, all the signs that I mentioned are not evil, but specifically in this story here, the ones that came out, they are the evil one, or they're the lower vibrational ones. That's all. So, are you trying to go back and forth in battle? Because are you understanding what I'm saying or what? I never said Aries were. I've just made a point. So I'm not understanding what you're saying. Anywho, we have check here. Okay. Okay. We have check here. So Yeah, people are finding out their medical results, their status, and there are a lot of people that are not happy by their status right now because of this ex or ex family member, however it resonates. But I strongly feel ex. So, okay, I'm gonna look at this as a teacher. So when you go to the doctor's supposed to educate you on your visit, your overwhelm visit. And I'm going to look at the teacher, the doctor as a form of a teacher in this instance here to help you understand what's going on. Hey, good day. So they're now learning or understanding like what is happening to them. They're getting their results. But it's not you. You is in reverse. It could have been your twin flame. Oh, goodness gracious. It could have been your twin flame, or this person could have been a Gemini because twins represents the Gemini energy. So however it resonates. Yeah, body. All they do is give their body away, child. Because they think it's a game. They think it's a game. And there's also lip here, so they may have something on their lip as well. However it resonates. They think with their wood. Didn't I say Pat? They're done for. Nobody's going to want to be around this person because people are seeing that they're not real at all. This person's needs are never met. And people are going down the rabbit hole in regards to this person's sexual history on point. And it's going to put this person in a standstill because there's a lot of commonalities amongst the individuals that slept with this person. You've turned your back on this person. You don't want anything to do with this person. You walked away from this person as you should have. You walked away as you should have. I do feel like there's some form of a sting that's getting ready to take place. We'll say streetwalker sting, if you catch my drift. They do a lot of foul things within a hotel setting. They do. They may stay in a hotel. They're crying or they have cried a lot because they're going to be booked for what they've done. But they feel it's your fault. It's not your fault. You pulled away from them because they weren't, no. You said, you saw that something was off with them and you was like, they bad news. And you let that person go as you should have. You let the past go because you was like, no, this person is bad news from the past. You let them go. And now they want revenge on you, which they're not going to get. How you going to get revenge on somebody that's not doing something to you? Come on, that don't make sense. But we have revenge, but future is in reverse. There's no revenge to be had on you, collective. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. They refuse to take responsibility or accountability for what they've done, but they want to push it on you. That'd be a negative. That'd be a negative. Have fun. This person is positive. This person is positive. They're making fake accounts. They could be commenting underneath your social media accounts and stuff like that. They're trying to get a rise out of you. It's just odd, child. Yeah, they're trying to sabotage you and gaslight you. It's just odd. They're very sick. They're not taking their medication. You're very uninterested in this person. You don't care what they have to say. Just stay away from you. Then you have entertainment and brag. They brag about who they be intimate with. That's just not something to brag about, but whatever. Okay, entertainment and brag. All they do is entertain. Oh, I hit that one. I hit that. That's not something to that's not something to brag about how many partners you have. I don't. That's not a flex. It's just not. It would never be. Sorry, but not. It's just not a flex. It's not a flex. It's just not. They are greedy sexually. They are very greedy sexually. And they feel it's an obligation for people to take care of them. This person may have also said, what I'm hearing, spiritually, what I'm hearing is that they may have also said that they want you to be obsessed with them, or they prefer someone to be obsessed with them. Do people even understand the word or term obsess? Obsess means like not giving up, like always being connected to something or someplace. Or I don't want nobody obsessed with me. Stay away. I don't want to obsess over you, and I don't want nobody obsessing over me. I just think that's just a disaster just waiting to happen, and I just don't want no parts of that. But I'm hearing strongly obsessed. I want you to be obsessed with me. That's a big red flag. No, 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 no. That's a big red flag, child. Big red flag. And when you pulled away and this person realized that you weren't obsessed with them, they started to, in secret, they started to do things. This is weird. They started to plan like your demise or your downfall because you don't want to be with them, child. Please. We have I'm sorry and reconnection. They feel deep down in their mind that y'all are getting back together. Even if you said no, they feel like you're playing hard to get. They feel like, oh, just give them some time. There's no time to be given. There's no time to be had. The answer is no. You would never go back with this person. But they still feel like that there's some hope that you're going to return, and you're just not. Great news is in reverse. It's just not going to work. This is... Baby. Where am I at? 52? This is what they do for their job now. Yeah, courtship. They sleep with other people for money. They do. They may have became wealthy off of it, so they could be into the sex industry. And they were not expecting you to find out. Just keep that person where they at, far away from you. Judication is here. So now they're being forced to deal with what they've created. Thank you for the necklace. Yeah, look, courthouse and judication. This is the final place that they're going to end up. They're in despair. Yeah, they can't show their face in town. They can't show their face in their city. They can't live freely. They always have to look around their back, to see if anybody's watching. And this is the type of person as well, too, for whoever resonates. They would also have a child with you, for whoever it resonates, to give off the idea that they're straight, so you won't know that they're bisexual or just gay or trans or whatever, however, child. But they use children or kids as a cover-up so that way people don't know their true identity of their lifestyle. But the journey is over. All that's exposed. Like some people would just have a child with you so that way you don't know their true lifestyle. Maybe tap into this world, boo, so you can stay ahead. I'm just saying, people do some really odd things, child. So far I mentioned, I said Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. What was the other sign? I think I said Libra. Yeah, I did say Libra. So we have Sagittarius, Cancer. Yes, Freddie Mercury was from Queen, right? And he was gay as all out, child. We have Leo. You're absolutely right. It didn't stop him from getting anything. Leo, again, strong Leo. Okay, strong Scorpio. We have Capricorn. Cancer, Aquarius. It's funny that you said dream state, because what happened last night in my dream state was that I was actually at a hotel last night in my dream state, and there were two men there. I saw my actual stepfather and I saw an ex of mine, but there was a other woman there, but they were a little bit younger. And my friend had drove me to the hotel. I was in all whites, but I was like translucent. No one could see me but my friend. So when I got to the hotel, my spirit told me just sit there and just watch it play out. So my stepfather in the dream was asking me for money specifically for $80. But when I tried to cash app it to him, because I was like, yeah, I'll give it to you. I tried to cash app it to him. It kept being blocked. And it was being blocked because he was saying his name was one way, but it wasn't that way. It was a different way. So when I look at the cash app, and I was like, well, your name is supposed to say that name, but it wasn't coming up. So I decided not to give the money. And then when I didn't give the money, he completely like pushed me back. And there was this woman here who was completely like green and naive and didn't know anything of what was going on. Very innocent, right? And they kept like badgering her to do things. And like my spirit just started to get really upset and irate. And I'm like, nah, you can't do this. You can't do this. So she wouldn't listen to me. She wouldn't follow my cues. So I had to say a word of power over myself and her. And then everything just blew up. And then I woke up. Yeah, so the money represents, because as I said, I saw my stepfather in my dream state and my ex in the dream state. They can't make the money, or the money is not coming in as how it went or how it used to go here. So game is over, okay? We have Leo. I do agree. A lot of men are undercover with women. They are. And it's sad because all they got to do is just be themselves. But the moment that you find out that they're into a certain lifestyle, they want to hurt you and unalive you. I'm not being unalive because you can't come out and be free. You got me all the way completely chopped. No. I'm not going to be penalized because you can't live freely. That's just not going to work for me. So you're going to have to figure that out, boo. But we're going to figure that out separately, disconnected from each other. You live your life, I live my life. But you're not going to compromise or put my life at risk because you can't be who you want to be. That's just not going to work with me. I'm just being honest. We got Capricorn. Because that's normally what happens when you find out that they're into whatever they're into. They want to harm you. Nah, negative. Okay? So we got Capricorn again. Pisces, Taurus, Sag, Gemini. Okay? So if that resonates with you guys, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will talk to you on the next one. Mwah. You are so loved. Go out there and be freaking great. You are phenomenal. Never, ever, ever forget that. And don't let not a mother tell you what you can't be. You hear what I'm telling you? Y'all go out there and be freaking great and awesome as to who you truly are. All right? I love you guys. I thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you on the next one. See ya. By Instagram. I'm not going to save this. You're going to have to watch it on YouTube, okay? And as soon as I get off of here, I promise I'm going to make a post about it so you can see it, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, YouTube. I'll see y'all soon.